Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Trey. I went to school for marketing and small business management while I was at VCU. During that time, I also was part of a modeling org for about 3 or 4 years. I started 2 organizations. One is known as the Photo Shoot Club, and then the other one is known as Sisters United. During my time in VCU, I was very active with doing things. I help student organizations raise money with fundraisers and stuff. So I'm all about bringing people together. That's something that gets me up in the morning, just bringing people together and just whole promotion team. So as you know, I have a promotion team by the name of Creative Minds. Creative Minds been around for about, I say August would be our 5th year up and running. It started at VCU, where I had about 20 or 30 people. I brought in, same thing. I reached out to them, and they stuck with me throughout the whole time, from their freshman year to senior year. So now, I lost a lot of members because they graduated and moved on. So this is a perfect opportunity to bring in new people from all over, and also an opportunity to expand at Virginia Union. So I'm super excited to see how everything goes. Everyone seems pretty motivated and excited, and I think this is a really good thing. Creative Minds is something I decided to do because, like I said, I like seeing people come together, and I feel like there was a lot of promotion teams out here that was really missing that aspect of really engaging with our promoters. It's a lot of, not everyone engaged with their promoters. They just come to the parties and that's it. But I wanted to create something that would create it more like a unity and a family perspective, So don't look at this as a promotion team. Look at this as your second home from home. Everyone here has each other back. We all go out together. We all have a good time. We all go out on trips. It's a really good time, and I actually take the time to get to know each person whenever I can. So I'm super excited to have you guys. And I know one of the first questions people ask me is what separate my promotion team from everybody else's. And I always tell them that the first thing is that we're not just based out here in Richmond. We have a network in Norfolk, at NSU and at ODU, and we have a little network we're building up at Hampton. And we also have a network that's up and coming in DC at Howard University. We launched a network at Bowie and Morgan State. So every year I look to launch a new network at a different school. And I take a limited amount of time out of my day to find and recruit people that I feel like are of high value and is very engaging on social media and have their credentials together. And I feel like I did a really good job reaching out to you guys. I like what I saw on your Instagrams, and just everyone seemed very engaging. So that's why I reached out to you guys during that short period of time. And I hope y'all consider this. It's really fun. I promise you will have a good time. And it's something where if you get in what you get what you put in. So if you decide to join this team and barely come to anything, you're not going to have fun, honestly, So I definitely encourage y'all to come to these events and stuff that I have set up in the fall when that time comes, and just be ready to have a good time. Yes, I know everyone went to school to focus on y'all academics and everything, and I get it, but there's going to be times you're going to want to go out, and this is the perfect opportunity. No one wants to pay for parties, so this is a great opportunity to have a chance to not have to pay for events, to get in parties for free, to have a good time. From time to time, I like to do pre-games. It was a time I used to bartend, but I felt more in love with doing event planning, so I switched back over to that. So every now and then, I might do a pre-game where I make drinks for everybody, before the party, and then we all meet up at the party. And it's honestly a good time. If you look on my social media and on my story and on my highlights, you'll see every event that I have, everyone's having a good time, and it's always good vibes. We're well known in the area. People know about us. We have a good reputation, and it took a while to get there. Don't get me wrong. When we first started, it wasn't all perfect and dandy and all that stuff. It was fights and drama, but now we created a system where we only really want to reach out to students. Our events are 80% students. The other 20% are people that's probably from the area or know about us and that's been coming to our events for a while. We always like to have security at the events, and it's honestly a good time. Now, the only thing I really expect from you guys for this being our first semester, I just want y'all to have fun, honestly. It's our first semester. If you want to come to the events, make sure you promote. There's a time, since ideally I'm probably going to have a big promotion team between you guys and VCU. I do ask that y'all come to the events before 10:30. I said just avoid any chaos. At the end of the day, whenever I'm in town and I have the event going on, I don't go inside until I know everybody's straight. So make sure y'all come on time to these events. And when I'm not in town, it's going to be a list at the door. For every event we do at a club, or if it's a house party, I probably have like a free ticket for you guys where y'all just show it at the door. So I like to be the less headache as possible. A lot of promoters keep a small team so they don't have to worry about getting people for free. I like having a big group of people that's lit. It makes the experience even more fun, and that's just what it is. So if you want to get in these events for free, just make sure you're posting when that time comes. Make sure you come to the events on time. And if you don't come on time, at least make sure, if you don't come on time, or if you come like after 11:30 or 12, be expected to pay. Yes, I would still try to do the best I can to get you in for free, but you know what I'm saying, the girls we got working at the door at these clubs, they don't play no games, and they will charge if you come late. And, you know what I'm saying, if I know the situation, I would do my best to get you in free, but just follow the simple rules that I have set in place. Just try to come before 10:30. Some groups tell their promoters before 11:30. I'm not going to tell y'all to come before 11:30 because it's a possibility that you're not going to get it for free, and that promoting line going to be wrapped around the block. Just give you some quick facts about Richmond. There's only 2 clubs that really do 18 and up right now. One of those clubs is called Main Stage. I have a good relationship with them. So a lot of our club events will probably be at Main Stage, and every now and then I might do an event at the Top. The Top is located in Shockoe Bottom. I have a good relationship with them as well. They're a little bit more flexible on the rules, and they let me do what I want. I always get a free section and stuff like that. Main Stage is a little bit more complicated because you got 2 or 3 or 4 promotion groups all doing events at one club, and that's just what it is in Richmond. Don't get me wrong. Even with all that, Richmond is still a great time. You have other groups that might do house parties. There's a group called Red Cup. They do parties. They're fun sometimes, but they're very dangerous. I don't really collab with them anymore because at the end of the day, we're running a business now, so I can't just be working with anybody anymore. I want to keep you guys safe. So if you ever go to any party, and if you hear it's a Red Cup party, I'm not telling you not to go. You can go check it out, see how it is, but just know what you're stepping into, and that's the type of relationship I have. I want to be straightforward with everything. You're coming into my city where I started off at and blossomed, so I want to make sure y'all know what's hip and what's not. Union do a lot of stuff. Union's popping as well. There's always house parties that happen in that area also. There's another guy named Freck that does parties in the area. His parties be okay sometimes, but just be careful. Don't drink the juice unless you see who's making the juice, and that's just with any party. Like with Jungle Juice, I don't make my juice until people get there, and I want everybody to see it. And that's just how I like to get down, because I don't want anyone thinking I'm doing anything. You feel me? Other than that, it's not that many people in the area that's relevant that's doing events. You got the old heads that do events, and then you got people that cater to the college students, and then you got the locals. The locals do their events too. So just be careful whatever events you decide to go to. But if you're working with us, just know only rules we really have is if we're if we're promoting an event, we don't promote anybody else's events. That's just not what we do, Like, our brand is so solidified and our reputation is so good, we refuse to promote anybody else's events, even if we're not doing anything, just because we don't want to confuse our followers, and automatically they might assume that it's our party, and that causes a lot of confusion. So I'll have a list of everything I went over, but I just wanted to give y'all like a clear idea of what y'all stepping into, you know. So I told y'all a little bit about Creative Minds. I told y'all about the network. I told y'all a little bit about me. I told y'all about other people that do events in the area. So people that we do work with a lot is one group called True Society. They do club events in the area also. And there's another group called TTMG, and that stands for Tribe Marketing Group. Other than that, I like to collab with a lot of student organizations and help them raise money for their org. This year, I'm thinking about bringing back fundraisers so we can do more out-of-town trips. And I'm very big on homecoming. I have a crazy homecoming lineup where I go to different schools and do events. This year, we'll be at Norfolk State, Howard, VCU, and Union. So make sure you just know August, September, October gets really, really busy, and it's the littest times of the semester. The fall semester is always litter than the spring. That's facts, especially the first 2 months. Once it starts getting cold, people don't really go out like that, you know. So it's our first year. I encourage y'all to have a good time, but still stay on y'all shit. Usually I do a college night on Thursdays, and then every now and then I do an event on a Friday and Saturday, you know. And the reasons for that, I don't believe in doing weeklies every week on Friday and Saturday because people get bored and then they start coming to the events. I always say ideally every 2 weeks we will do something on Friday or Saturday. Every now and then I might do a house party, depending on the occasion. So yeah, other than that, y'all can DM me if you have any questions. I like to keep an open business relationship with you guys. You know, yes, y'all my team members, but at the end of the day, don't look at me as y'all, you know what I'm saying, like boss or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying, I'm just that guy that wants people around to support the movement. This is a good movement, you know, and at the end of the day, as long as y'all helping me out, y'all coming to these events, y'all promoting these events, you know what I'm saying, don't hesitate to even ask for anything. If you need help with anything, if you need any advice, any guidance, I'm there. Remember I mentioned that people have to make it to April to officially be part of the promotion team. In April, that's when the festival happens, Summer in the Water. I do a big campaign in Virginia Beach where I do a party like every day for that whole week. And this year I'm looking to get like a big ass Airbnb for everyone to come, fest, have a good time. And you know, that's my way of saying thank y'all for y'all support. You know, after the fall and the spring semester, the following year I will have an opportunity where y'all guys can make money for the fall semester. This year Creative Minds is now a LLC. That means that I have to report to the IRS anything that I do as far as events and stuff. And so now when you guys make it past your first year, some of you guys will have the opportunity to be on payroll and to receive dividends. Now dividends is money you receive every month, just based off being part of the group and being active and promoting and engaging and just coming to the events and just helping the business grow. You know, this is what this is all about. So I know I'm going head to head, but I just want to give y'all like a clear idea of what y'all getting into. This year is like y'all trial year. Y'all come, y'all see what it's about, y'all have a good time. You come back your sophomore year, I'll put some people in a payroll position. So that's what this is all about. This is bigger than just doing parties. This is a whole movement that can really change if it's done right. And it takes the right people in place to really make this happen. Like I said, this is a whole network. This is not just a group based out in Richmond that's at Virginia Union anymore. Like, this is a whole movement. And with the right people around, this movement can go crazy. One of my ultimate goals is that I want to be a part of festivals and concerts And I want all my members from all the schools to have the opportunity to promote these events and get access passes and get in free. So the platform I'm setting now is as if you was a brand ambassador / promoter. So like, this is really a big thing. With the right people around, the phone calls gonna start coming in and more opportunities are gonna happen. So definitely make sure y'all really like engage in and take advantage of this opportunity. And for those who decide they want to stay and check it out, it's a good movement, and you're gonna meet a lot of people. You're gonna meet a lot of people. It's impossible that you don't meet a lot of people, especially in August. So I really want this union group to grow. I think it's one of the missing components that was missing in Richmond. Don't get me wrong, I love my VCU network and my few friends from RVA that come to the events, but Union is historical. Like it's you know what I'm saying, it's a really great school in my opinion, and the amount of support I've gotten from Union in the past has always been amazing. I just never really had the time to solidify and set up a team, you know. So other than that, man, if y'all have any questions, just hit me up. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I needed to talk about. Okay, so say the epidemic gets to the point that, you know what I'm saying, the fall semester don't happen and everyone's taking classes online. That doesn't change anything. I'll still keep in touch with you guys. We might do some challenges online just to rip up social media. I know one of you guys run a union page. Maybe we can work out some type of collaboration and engagement on that as well. So that it doesn't change anything. If it comes to the point where y'all don't come in town till January, that's even more time for me to plan and make sure the spring semester is like the best semester ever for everybody. And I believe in the spring there's no like curfew for y'all. I'm not really sure how that works, but yeah, just be ready to have a good time. Besides the event, some of the big things we like to be a part of is Miami Spring Break, and like I said, College Beach Week, and I'm looking for more and more stuff to get engaged to. Like I said, I'm trying to get more involved in festivals and stuff. I'm bringing the fundraisers and stuff back. Every year we do fundraisers at Kings Dominion and for NASCAR and stuff, and it's a fun time, and I use that money to help us do like bigger things. So like get us out of Richmond, like get a party bus and travel somewhere else. You know, that's the type of stuff I'm into now, you know. So y'all coming into a time where we want to do more than just throw parties every week. You know, like y'all coming into a time where we want to travel. Yes, we want to do events in Aero, but we want to travel more and do more fun stuff, you know. So y'all really coming in at a good time. You know, like I said, the first couple of years, we just did house parties and stuff in the area and worked with everybody. Now we limit ourselves on who we work with. We're very selective. That's just how we is. We care more about keeping the brand with a good reputation and working with the right people. You get what I'm saying? So, and that's with anything, you know, like you always want to be aware of who you're around and who you associate with and how can that affect you in the future. You know, this is stuff I never thought about until now, where I had to officially make it a business. And so now my way of thinking has like changed, you know, especially like I went to Miami for the first time in March, and I saw how they do stuff out there, and I was like, yo, like we can bring this to a whole different level. And that's what Creative Minds and the network's about. We're about thinking outside the box and making stuff happen that people wouldn't normally want to happen or make happen, you know. We take hella risks. Like, I take hella risks, but I take hella risks because I see the bigger picture and I see where this is going, you know. So, other than that, man, I don't think I have anything else. For everyone that's willing to stay around and join the movement and see what this is about, I do have 2 group chats. I'm probably just gonna make one group chat for y'all, but I might make 2. One would be on GroupMe and one would be on the Band app. I'm sorry, it's 3 group chats. So I have 2 group chats on this app called the Band app. Now the Band app, it's better than GroupMe. You don't have to worry about bots and spam and random people joining. One group will be for Union, and the second group I have is members from all over. Right now, I have members from Howard. I have some people from the 757. So I'm gonna add y'all in that group also. You know, it's optional to join that group, you know, if you don't want to join. But if you do want to join, definitely join the group once I'm done with recruitment, because after you guys, I still have to do recruitment for like 3 or 4 more schools. I'm gonna add everyone in the chat, and we're gonna do introductions, and it's gonna be lit, and people gonna make, you might meet somebody that you fuck with that, you know, go to a different school. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what this is all about anyway. Just meeting, networking, just connecting all the dots, and just creating a whole movement. Like, we ready to go crazy. God forbid, if this fall happens, like I think it's gonna happen, people are already saying this is gonna be the best fall ever. You know what I'm saying? Just cause that people missed out on the spring, and people ready to turn up in the fall. So other than that, man, if you like what I said, if you want to check out the movement, you know what I'm saying, after you watch this video, just comment I'm with it, or just comment let's do it, or I'm down. Just comment something, let me know that you're down. And then in your bio you put KMZ, a red circle and a black circle, and then you put /BA. You know, so you put Creative Minds. The KMZ stands for Creative Minds, and then /BA. You know, I don't call my promoters brand ambassadors. It sounds better, you know. And at the end of the day, you are representing a brand. You know, we just became an LLC. I'm really excited about that. It took years for that to happen, and yeah, like after you make it through your first year, you could put this stuff on your resume. This is really good for your resume. I've gotten people so many jobs on this, but do not put this on your resume without doing the full year. You know, it's not even a full year. You like February, March, April. You know, make it through the whole year. And I said make it through the whole year, that means you have to make it through school too. You know, your first year, make it through. Now, if your fall semester, you don't come back in the spring, that automatically doesn't count. You automatically don't make the cut. You know, because I'm serious about school too. Don't get me wrong. Like, I like to turn up, but I don't play around when it comes to like academics and stuff like that. So, other than that, yeah, like, let's do it. Make sure you comment after you watch the video.